The moon rises to another nice Let's Play.
Behold the dragon!
Yeah,
So
right.
Durgan.
Throogie, Throogie, I'm gonna go fuck a car.
This is the tale of Bilbo,
Why are
Look
you
Captain Jack Sparrow!
a hobbit with no idea.
yes, the car waifu.
Oh.
Ooh.
Their
I kind of like this art style.
Yeah,
This is a GameCube game, by the way.
it's a GameCube game. It was on PC as well. I'm playing the PlayStation version, actually.
Oh, it's on
PlayStation 2.
too.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, where are we?
Martin Freeman looks good in this.
37 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
It's a little dark.
Yeah, it's a little dark. I couldn't do anything about that during the recording, because I was actually literally recording on a DVD player.
So this is my first time seeing this game.
Same. I think for the audience, everyone with Gatha is seeing this for the first time.
I've only seen a
Yeah.
clip or two, and that's about it. And of course, selling on game shelves. It was very popular, I think. I think it had the GameCube's Best Gamers Award thing. You know, like the top.
It sold middling, and it was a Sierra Entertainment game, which Sierra Entertainment isn't very good anymore, so there's that whole thing.
I do have to say, though, that the style is very fitting. I love this intro. It's very Hobbity, very appropriate for Tolkien.
It looks
Wait,
very nice,
Entertainment.
actually.
Is this a Leisure Suit Larry, guys?
Yes, they used to be the Leisure Suit Larry guys.
Oh,
That
that's...
looks a little like.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
That makes it better and worse.
Yeah.
You can have both in this case.
So, yep, this is The Hobbit. This came out before... Somebody is echoing. It is Ack.
That's probably.
Wait, I'm echoing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a way to fix it without disconnecting.
I think it's because you were listening to the audio on the video.
I actually have the volume
In
really
a
low.
hole in the ground,
The ground,
there
motherfucker.
lived a hobbit.
Okay.
Bilbo
I got a way to
Baggins
fix this.
was a respected
I
hobbit.
think you're good now.
He lived a comfortable life.
Yeah,
and
this
never
is
had
the
any
Hobbit game
adventures.
from
So Bilbo
PlayStation
was rather surprised when Gandalf the
2
wizard
and
invited him on a
GameCube era,
great
so
adventure. He politely declined.
you can understand what you're in for.
But not before
It came out, like,
accidentally
what,
inviting
right after
Gandalf
the
to
Lord of the
tea.
Rings movies, I believe?
The next
It
day,
did. I remember
Gandalf
clear. I was like,
arrived
was this
with
connected?
13 hungry
Because
dwarfs.
they had
Connected.
they had
ate
the license,
everything
and they're
Bilbo
like,
had to
okay,
offer,
this is printing
then
money,
sang
so fuck
sad
it.
songs and listened to their king, Thorin Oakenshield.
Also, yes,
I
that's
can't
what Thorin
remember.
is supposed to fucking look like. Fuck you, other Hobbit media.
No.
Yeah,
You will
but what
not,
if he was sexy?
do not hate on Rankin Bass. Rankin Bass did good.
Rankin Bass, the other one.
She's hitting on. Man, I still need to get my Lord of the Rings thing just so we can then finally move on to
It's Mo.
Between Logic and Enchantments Hobbit Watch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Steer into Lonely Mountain. Here he is.
I watched the third movie once that was it.
That's appropriate.
I watched it once on demand, and let me tell you, that was a very fun evening of hate watching a movie.
Hmm.
Oh, it was so dumb.
You know, I know we're already kind of skipping for the beginning of the book, but I do wish we had the point where the dwarves basically barge into his house uninvited.
That kind of happened in that little storybook.
Wasn't
can
there
fix
like wasn't there like trolls and a dragon and a goblin and some more goblins?
Yeah, they skipped real far ahead in the story to get us to, like, some action here.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
passed out on
Spider.
his floor and dreaming this.
So he's
Okay.
dreaming the end of the book.
Basically, yeah.
Also, is it me?
The
or
end
is
of the
this-
book that he was
What if
asleep
he-
for.
And this is
What
me.
if he dreamed the entirety of Lord of the Rings before getting to his actual story?
Eh.
What if that was Peter Jackson's live-action Hobbit adaptation? It was just Bilbo dreaming of the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so
That would be me.
the
That would
gameplay
be
here
amazing.
that's happening is me trying to figure out what the fuck the controls are because I haven't played this game in 10 years. So it's gonna look a little stupid. Luckily, they can't actually hurt me right now because I'm dreaming. Later on, that's not gonna be true.
Is it me, or does it seem like Sting sting
what?
the sword, the dagger,
This
more
is-
likely. Why does it look like it belongs in Warcraft?
Because it does. It's a very
This is
cartoony
a-
design. Go ahead.
This is exactly like Persona 4, where the protagonist dreams of the end level before, like, at the very beginning of the game, and then later you go there and you're like, oh! Exactly like that. 100%. This is the same game as Persona 4.
Exactly.
Dear
I wanted
God.
to surprise you, TT, but you figured it out, so...
Yep. So, okay, obviously you're gonna date Chie.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll pretend I know who that is, I'm sorry.
Keep Kanji in the party as soon as you get him, because he's the best. And throw Yosuke out as soon as possible. I just never put Teddy in there. Just fuck Teddy. Teddy sucks.
What about Yukiko and Naoto?
You keep Yukiko until you get Naoto. That's the trick.
That'd
Yeah.
be fair.
Luckily, I stopped being an asshole when I'm playing the actual levels, because right now I'm playing like an asshole. I have no
Should we
idea where the
spoil
fuck
for the audience when Adachi is the killer.
Yeah,
I gotta say, Teddy is my least favorite character in The Hobbit. I hated him in the books, and I hated him in Persona 4, and I really hated him in Persona 4 The Golden.
He took a gunshot to the chest and continued his speech. Kind of OP Mary Sue, isn't he?
Yeah, Teddy fucking
Yeah.
sucks. Morgana's way better. Peter Jackson really improved the Persona series in a lot of respects with Persona 5, and one of them was making Morgana the cutesy companion instead of Teddy. 'Cause Teddy fucking sucks.
Wait a second. I thought
hell?
Morgana was from Digimon. TT, you're saying I read the wrong internet guy?
No, shit. You're thinking of Morrigan.
Yeah, Morrigan is in
Oh.
Digimon.
No, you're
Morrigan
thinking of
is in
Morrigan's from
Digimon,
Dragon Age.
and here's the thing: Morrigan is great in Digimon so long as you don't take her to Redcliffe. Then you're fine. Everyone bitches about Morrigan because she doesn't approve, but like, you don't take Morrigan to Redcliffe in Digimon, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm glad I
Yes, look at
invited
the
you
party members
idiots.
Anyway.
I like how we're watching The Hobbit and we're talking about this Digimon.
That's fine. That's how
also-
that's how our LPs go.
It's also important when you're recruiting Win to not bring Morrigan or Skull Greymon, because Morrigan will get into an argument about whether or not mages belong in the circle, and Skull Greymon will just go on a wild killing rampage.
Yeah, I remember the first time I did leave school, Greymon. He just tore through half of Tokyo. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, look, it's that one character from the movie that's probably done better here.
It was just a dream.
Yeah, because he's the only
Just
one.
a dream. What an adventure.
You know, in a weird way, he kind of looks like the love child of Martin Freeman and
Despite his
Cumberbatch.
Oh no!
As
Oh.
designed by Quentin Tarantino. Just look at those feet.
Explore
Jesus fucking Christ!
to his own astonishment.
God, these graphics.
Bilbo.
Oh dear.
I'm remembering every GameCube game to ever exist. From Pikmin to Star Fox to come on, think about
Also-
Turok.
Thank me for editing out those fucking loading screens because they are 10 minutes each. Otherwise.
You're kidding.
Jesus Christ!
Walk to the east of East and fight the wild wereworms.
Well,
in
it
the
was the
last
turn of the new
desert.
century.
Also, why did the front of his hair look like he's played by Pennywise?
You don't want to know the answer to that.
You all float down here in my Hobbit
Or
hole.
Oompa Loompa?
Wait a minute.
He looks like
Hobbits
he looks
live in
like a-
holes. Clowns live in sewers. Are clowns just city-dwelling hobbits? Hobbits that have adapted for city life?
Different
Also,
genus,
yeah.
but they come from a base ancestor.
Is Oompa Loompa just Hobbit blackface?
Yes.
I hate all of you already.
Oompa Loompas are Hobbit blackface. It's a
Yeah.
funny thing. When Roald Dahl originally wrote Willy Wonka, he used the phrase Oompa Loompa until hobbits petitioned against it, and then he changed it to pygmies.
That's my
And no one was offended by that because it was the 60s.
That's my Aunt Linda when she was a child.
That's a joke because originally when Willy Wonka was published, they were pygmies, and then he changed it to Oompa Loompas because people
Good
were
old
pissed
Uncle
off that it was
Bingo.
pygmies.
You can't have
Which is weird
anything
because it
else.
was the 60s.
Yeah, you'd think they wouldn't care.
Yeah, weird.
Bungo and Belladonna Baggins.
Yeah, I have to jam my face into this picture. What of it?
His father's name is Bungo Baggins?
Yes, didn't you know that?
No. How old is Bilbo at this point?
At this point in the books, he is 50 years old.
And how old are his parents? They can't be dead already.
They're dead.
Don't they live like for 300 fucking years or something?
So, the sad thing is that, Hobbit Ronald Reagan did nothing about the AIDS epidemic. And that's
You
when
had to go there.
Bungo Baggins died.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's a
Still,
tragedy.
I thought these guys lived like 150 years average.
No, the oldest one is actually Bilbo, and he lived for like 131 years.
Because he had Sauron's evil bling giving him some, like, naughty life juice.
That's fair, I guess. But at the same time, I
Sauron
was
was like, yeah, keep sucking on my ring. Soon you'll be a golem and you'll be all mine.
so they had the same life expectancy as a human.
No,
A little bit more, yeah.
They're kind of twice that, because, like, Frodo is considered, like, still kind of a teen when he's, like, in his 30s.
33 is the coming of age year.
To be
Wait a
fair,
second.
most people in their 30s I know teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be honest, I'm almost 30, and I still feel like I haven't quite gotten my shit together.
Of course.
Also, I just realized hobbits are essentially the miniature dogs compared to humans' regular-sized dogs.
Yeah, but without the horrible health problems that entails.
Exactly.
Well, that's where we got the game of golf.
About depends on where you
A
live. in the
human
world.
is a hobbit that's been ill-bred to be larger than it should be. You know, it's been... You know, we just made hobbits fuck until they made really obscenely large hobbits. And we use those hobbits to hunt bears. And that's what humans...
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, I knew inviting you was a good idea.
And as a result of that, they lost... Like, their feet became disproportionately small and hairless in comparison to a natural, like,
So-
you know, wild hobbit.
Is this one part Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda? Because you're picking up rubies in it.
These are courage points, actually, and it's what makes my health bar, those 3 little red bubbles, go up. If I collect enough of them, I'll gain more health.
Yes, the healing power of courage.
Yep.
So, this is Zelda then.
It's kind of like a Zelda, yeah.
So, where's wisdom and power?
Disabled as long as you have courage.
And wisdom and power.
Yeah, these blue ones, those little blue ones are usually pointing the correct way for you to go in case you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this is so much more realistic than most games, where being injured is the same as having a rumbly tumbly.
I seem to have lost my quilting needle somewhere in town. If you find it, could you
It's just gonna jam these healing crystals in it. That's, you know, that works, right? We've proven that in real life.
I mean, according to Jill Stein, yeah.
Oh, I'm hungry. It's almost noon and I've only had 2 breakfasts. There's a lovely
Yep.
cake cooling in my windowsill. I think
I'm
I'll
surprised
head
Hobbit
home
just
and
lives
watch
as long
Only
as they
2
eat.
breakfasts? Dude, that's not good for you.
No, in fact, how do you live to be 100? How? I'm sure your heart arteries are clogged.
No, because they eat good food.
Meddling with me.
They eat everything.
Again, like, one of the many health defects that humans inherited after being, you know, inbred for size is that we accidentally store all of our body fat inside of our fucking arteries and shit. Whereas hobbits are like cats, they store it in places where it makes fucking sense to store your body fat. So a hobbit can get as fucking fat as it wants, and it's just fucking fine.
I wish we could do that. Although, being too fat's always never good.
Yeah, this is the gag with Hobbiton, by the way. You do chores for everybody, and they give you food that is supposed to ostensibly last your entire journey, but they're giving you, like, tea cakes and sausages, and that probably last for one afternoon.
some berry crumble
Tea cakes and sausage.
fresh.
Also, when you picked up that butter churner, I sincerely expected him to just start chugging it.
He kind of looked like he was going
On
to.
our journey.
It's not Leisure Suit Larry, guys. I don't know why you're getting that idea.
Callie, you're gonna have to show me how you capture these videos because I kind of want to.
I literally hooked up my PlayStation to a DVD recording device and recorded it, and then put it on my computer.
It's great. It's called the butter diet.
I say, should I have this? No, but I want it.
That was,
Butter
that was
for you.
actually some
Terrible.
background dialogue in an episode of Static Shock, and it stuck with me all these years.
I'm sure it's butter for you too.
Hey,
I get it.
Yeah.
Because they're eating butter.
Well, according to South Park, that's better for you than
I
eating
heard there was
gluten.
a wizard skulking around Hobbiton. I heard he was seen near your place. I hope
I
he isn't
prefer
causing
to
any
just
trouble with his
latch
dangerous
onto my
fireworks
food
and
like a
spoil
leech
the
and just
crops.
drain their
Well, that's well enough
nutrients.
alone. We don't want trouble here. I was so
Gandalf's
close
awesome.
to
Shut your
the
mouth.
grove.
yeah, that's how I
Good
feel
point,
about that. Double.
Hobbiton woman.
This is what I don't like about hobbits. They can't have any fun.
Hobbiton are in that apple orchard.
Yeah,
they
lots of
can.
fun.
I'd get some if I could claim
Yeah.
Or that this wizard comes in and keeps fucking with them and ruining their.
Look,
Thank
are
God.
hobbits
Every-
a little stodgy and xenophobic? Yes. Do they throw bitch in keggers, though? Yeah.
The thing with
Hobbits
Gandalf,
love
though,
hoedown.
is that she has kind of a point about him because every time he shows up and somebody goes off into the wild with him, they never fucking come back because they die.
How many times has that happened? One? I only count one. But then
No,
again,
a few times this has happened.
I saw a
This,
dwarf.
they make a note of it in the
original-
book.
Did you see him?
Yeah, the original Hobbit mentions that Bilbo's mother's side of the family, the Tooks in particular, are known for being hobbits who break the mold by kind of going out into the world and not coming back.
Yeah, so he shows up, somebody takes, like, a part of your family, and that part of your family doesn't ever fucking come back.
okay, maybe
Now,
Gandalf.
whether they're actually dead or not, I think the book's a little bit more vague on that.
Yeah, they just say it doesn't come back.
They don't return to the Hobbit life, and if they do, like Bilbo, they're kind of changed by it. They don't really become normal hobbits anymore.
See, if a hobbit leaves its hole, every 3 days it must return to soak up Kandrona rays, or else it'll start mutating into a gremlin.
Or more like a goblin.
Okay.
No, gremlins and goblins are completely
With so
separate
many light
genuses.
going off into the blue from bad
Fucking
birds.
racist.
Why anyone would set foot outside the Shire is beyond me.
See, that lady actually points out what I just said, so... That's a thing that happened. There's a reason that some of the hobbits don't like Gandalf.
I mean, there's plenty of hobbits outside the Shire by like a couple miles.
Also, Gandalf's kind of a pedantic asshole. I'm not late. A wizard always arrives exactly when he means to.
I always thought Gandalf was a cool guy though, and I want
I
to
love
keep him.
Gandalf. He's better than fucking Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Gandalf is good,
Dumbledore would go to Bilbo and be like, "Hey, Bilbo, would you like to destroy a Horcrux and let Snape abuse you in the school setting?"
Listen to me
Oh,
becomes I'm
great!
whimsical.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Listen to me becomes I'm whimsical. That's pretty much what Gandalf, not Gandalf.
Name your
500
kid after
points
me,
to
or I'll
Gryff-
curse you for 5 generations.
5 million points to Gryffindor. Fuck you, Snape. Gryffindor wins.
You know, this area here is reminding me of its colors.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about this game. It's like it was in that area of the PlayStation where everything was starting to turn brown, and it's still colorful, so it gets points for that.
I really need to play more Pounding. I haven't picked it up in months.
It's pretty good. I like the part where Cloud Strife finally just chops off Sephiroth's balls in Okami. It's by far my favorite moment in that game.
Oh, I wish that would happen.
Oh god, TT.
Okay, here I'm trying to
Bust your sword.
I'm trying to remember controls
I'll bust
because
your sword in a minute.
you can do something with his walking stick that I forgot how to do at this point. I don't really need to do it. I just want to remember how.
Okami, isn't that game where Hellboy finally just grabs Sasuke by the ankles, turns him upside down, and shakes all the water out of his skull basin, causing him to be unable to move again?
God, I hope so.
Yeah. That was a very odd nonfiction story. Not gonna lie.
There it is. Figured it out. He can pole vault, because of course he can. Goddamn pigeon-toed little shithead.
This Bilbo is kind of like useful. Like the movie and the book portrayed him as lazy and pleasant. This guy goes around and does everything.
He's not lazy, he's just...
He's not the sort of person who likes to stab things.
No.
Or pole vault.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
The
is
only
his
thing
job?
Bilbo likes to stab is fish cubes.
What
Bilbo
is his...
is like my character in most D&D campaigns where I'm a player character, where he's not great in a fight, but he is good at talking. And when you got a group of people who are shit at talking, the talkie guy becomes fucking useful.
Okay.
What is Bilbo's job at Hobbiton?
Usually we're all the talking guys, so...
He's actually the landlord for the rest of the hill.
Oh,
He owns the entire hill and he rents it out for the other hobbits to live in.
I mean, I kind of figured all the hobbits owned their
Get to
houses,
the
but
other
okay.
side.
I could fix it, but I'll need my hammer and nails. Fetch the hammer.
I mean, the thing is,
I saw
like,
Carl
there aren't
playing
really
it up by the
poor
waterfall.
hobbits.
Yeah.
There are some jars in the
Everybody
middle.
has
You'll
what
have
they
break them
need
open
to
get
have,
them
it's just that...
Bring back my hammer
It
and
do
If
nails.
you want extra, you kind of have to just work for it a bit.
Yeah.
So hobbits practice basic income?
Essentially, yeah.
Fuck, I want to be a hobbit.
Welcome to the club.
I know this is on PlayStation 2, but man, I see GameCube.
Bilbo, grab the fucking ledge, Bilbo!
They have basic income, they eat all day, and when they sit down in bed, it doesn't collapse because the entire room is built for something that's literally half their size. I'm saying I feel like I live in a world that's built for hobbitses.
Well, you are like 6'3", so you're kind of fucking.
I'm 6'7",
God, you are an Amazon.
and while I was at the mall today, I passed a girl who was almost as tall as me.
Was she as muscular as you?
Yeah.
Oh,
So what I did just there, leaping off, was stupid, because I could have broken Bilbo's legs.
Oh,
is that something you can do in the game?
You take fall damage, yeah, but
Break his legs! Break his legs!
No.
Yes!
No.
Be cruel to him!
I'll break your legs.
You can try, Missy.
I mean, she'll succeed.
probably, yeah.
First, she has to find me.
She could fold you up and...
Here's Zach's
half.
address.
You don't know my
Yeah.
address.
I do,
do.
Zach. I do. I Google searched it. That's that one night when you were all like gloating because of the Dragon Prince. I've been waiting for the right moment
I don't remember.
to send Casey to break your legs.
Where do they ever hear of such creatures? Respectable hobbits don't discuss such things.
When did Casey become Will's enforcer?
When
They
didn't
when
she?
Yeah, I mean that's a fair cop.
Okay. Guess what I get to do here?
Lily Pad Hop.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Maybe? What are you doing? What are you doing past me?
You're being dumb.
Oh, I'm practicing unsafe, water wheel.
Not safe for, you're practicing not safe for work art.
That was fun.
No, I'm not. I never do that.
Maybe you
It's
should.
true.
No. I shouldn't.
Not everyone needs to draw porn, Eric.
Yes, they do. It's normal.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying everyone needs to do it.
Now here, I
Some
should have...
people have lots of friends to draw porn for the Mac.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Although I don't ever ask, because... whatever.
I don't think you've had a character who's had it. I must change this now.
No, you shouldn't.
Yes.
Because I didn't ask for it.
Ack, you don't porn something when someone doesn't want it porned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you're the rest of the internet and full of assholes.
I mean,
Yeah.
we are assholes, to be fair.
It only matters if you start to really publish and get your work out there, then it's fair game because multiple before.
Yep. Just like Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Don't
doesn't
get me
have
started on
Because
Pokemon.
then your work is technically public domain, and thus people is open for people to start bitching about it.
Let's not get into copyright law here, gang.
We gotta know better. We
should
know
know better,
about
yeah.
titles.
Yeah.
You know what I would not mind watching one of us play sometime?
Pigman?
Medieval.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I agree.
I don't have that
I've
one,
heard of it.
unfortunately.
The remaster is being made right now, so
Let's keep an eye out for that.
because yeah, Medieval was my PS1 childhood.
Is it the one with the goofy skeleton with the weird eye?
Yes,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Daniel Fortescue.
Daniel Fortescue was pretty great.
I remember having a CD. My sister had a demo CD with a demo of that on it, and I didn't know what to think of it.
This is giving me vague, like, Spyro the Dragon vibes.
A
Yeah.
little bit, but it's not as... Like,
Polished.
these controls blow, alright?
It's giving me vague Star Fox Adventure.
Yes, it is. We should actually play that too.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I like Star Fox Adventures.
It's the
Anyone
one with the
who says-
fox and everyone wants to fuck, right?
Yeah, that's that one. But it also
Yeah.
has dinosaurs.
Yes,
I did. I heard that it was originally just supposed to be a dinosaur game. When they
it
were
was.
like,
Yep.
It's an interesting.
it's Star Fox
it's-
now.
It's an interesting story because it was a game called Dinosaur Planet. Female protagonist was actually a blue cat, but then I think it
And
was
they all had
Miyamoto.
terrible mustaches, and they battled a claymation T-Rex. And they had
And-
completely useless laser guns.
Okay, but in all seriousness,
Yeah.
I think Miyamoto came in and said, "Hey, this is Star Fox. Let's make this a Star Fox game," and that
I don't
happened.
think it was Miyamoto. I think it was the previous head of Nintendo who was kind of a crotchety old douchebag.
A little
It
bit.
may have been. Although, at any rate, I still love that Star Fox game, and anyone who says it's bad can suck my dick.
Pardon me, Carl.
It's not a bad game, it's just everybody's kind of upset
weird.
with
It's
it being
weird
a
for
Star
a Star
Fox
Fox.
game because
play.
they wanted their space shooter.
And we sort of got it for 5 minutes of the game.
But then there was a Star Fox sequel that came out, and everybody started bitching about it, even though it was a space shooter.
Yeah.
And then there was a level where you went back to Dinosaur with all that shit, and it was cathartic.
I don't even like space shooters, so that's not a problem for me.
I like Star Fox.
Yeah, the Star Fox fandom can't
Series.
agree about what they want.
I like the Sonic
Just
fandom.
like
A little bit, yeah.
I would.
I
Yep.
mean, the Sonic fandom agrees what they want. They want Sonic crying at the altar of Christ, while Shadow fucks Tails with his shitting dick nipples.
What?
I was going to say everyone wanted Amy the Hedgehog titties, but okay.
Holy goddamn.
I don't know what to make of that, TT.
That's a reference to both the abundance of weird and confusing Sonic porn, and the abundance of weird and confusing images of Sonic crying at, like, the cross.
Where are you
And that-
finding these?
That is a meme. I've lived on the internet for years. That's
Yeah,
where
I'm
finding
familiar
them.
with both of those.
God damn it, I'm glad I'm not.
Same.
Glad I just missed
Okay,
that.
I'll be honest. I don't think I can't recall actually seeing a Sonic character of shitting dick nipples. But shitting dick nipples are kind of my go-to weird internet fetish because I think it's I've seen it sadly. I have seen what shitting dick nipples are, and also I feel like it's a really non-controversial weird fetish.
So you're
Like,
just morbidly
Yeah.
you can
curious.
say that's weird, and I think everyone can agree that whether or not they think it's wrong, it's weird though.
It makes you
Yeah.
morbidly curious, is what it is.
I don't use this term lightly at all, but when I saw that image, it was a sincere traumatic trigger.
Damn it. Oh, holy shit.
That probably helped contribute to my phobia.
You don't
Of
have to
what?
fish in this game, do you?
No, there's no fishing.
Oh, thank Christ.
There is no
Yeah.
fishing.
Anytime a game has a fucking fishing mechanic, I want to tell that game to fuck itself.
You can go fuck yourself. I love the fishing mechanic.
Gee, I
You're
wonder
biased.
why.
Every fucking fishing mechanic in a game is so fucking annoying and convoluted, and I hate it.
So, true story about Twilight Princess. In the game, there is a mini fishing game.
Aww.
I was looking for this one rare fish that you had to catch in the summertime,
Ah!
and I thought it would give you like a piece of heart. I caught the fish; it gave you nothing. Just bragging rights that you caught this one fish.
That is a summation of every fishing mechanic. It gives you nothing.
No, the thing is, in most Zelda games, when you actually catch the fish, you get a piece of heart worth your time.
I mean, spiritually, it gives you nothing.
Not even Pokemon TP.
The fishing mechanic in Animal Crossing wasn't that good, but I liked the fossil mechanic, because I assembled an entire T-Rex in my basement, and I kept getting letters from the home decor bureau. For some reason, that's the thing that exists. It constantly told me to pick up all my stuff off the floor. It's a mess. There's so much junk on the floor. And the museum was all, hey man, you got any dinosaurs? And I'm like, fuck off, this is my T-Rex. I'm keeping it.
Have you seen Sugar Conrad's Let's Play of Animal Crossing New Leaf?
No, and we shouldn't talk about that on a different Let's Play.
Yeah.
Also, look at this fucking sign.
It's a Lego dragon!
Ah, the one with the little crocodile.
Look at this fucking sign! How did they get away with this bullshit?
Well, what you're
I
talking
love
about.
it.
Man, I wish I still had my old Lego dragon.
The others are waiting for you inside.
Honestly, biped of a wingless green dragon works really well.
Mm-hmm.
This little theropod dragon.
I just think it's funny that they literally just took a picture of the Lego dragon and stuck it on the sign and nobody ever said anything.
Until today.
Yep.
Now
Now the seal has been broken.
Now I'm wondering if like Lego Lord of the Rings did that with their sign. That would be really funny if they had the green dragon in Lego Lord of the Rings or Lego Hobbit and they put a little dragon on it.
Okay. Someone describe this mechanic.
This is bullshit. I hate this lockpicking mini game. I used to have the patience for this when I was little. I do not anymore. Look at this.
What the absolute fuck?
So do you have to line up the green?
When it lights up green, you have to hit it. If you hit it on a red, it might explode in your face or poison you. And some of the fucking chest will take off your entire bar of health even if you have your entire bar filled up. It's bullshit.
Hello, Holman.
So you could go to lockpick a chest happily and then you have full health and 2 rows of those stupid little bubbles across the top and you just fucking die because you fuck it up.
A little thin, Bilbo. You don't
Probably
want
better
to
than
waste away, do you?
Probably better than Elder Scrolls though.
No, because Elder Scrolls you can bullshit it.
Yeah.
And they don't explode in your face. I fucking hate this minigame.
And plus, Elder Scrolls, you get like 1,000,000 lockpicks, so you can just be like, hey, I'm just gonna break 500 of them and still have 1,000 more.
I'm glad you buy them all. I couldn't buy them that much.
You just find them on random assholes.
Yeah, you just kill all the bandits you find and they'll have like 3 of them.
I just got the one lockpick from the one Nyx quest. Basically, it's the key that opens up like the world of one of the Daedras, and it never breaks. So I just kept it. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna give it back."
Has scarecrows ever actually worked?
No.
Thank you, Bilbo.
The only way to scare off a crow is to play Invasion of the Neptune Men.
Ha!
Here's my thing. I would make a scarecrow, but I would put like deli meats in its hand to attract more crows.
That's
And
fair.
then that's how I would start training the crows to be my friends.
Why crows though? Why not ravens? Ravens are better.
Crows are better.
Because ravens don't live in Michigan, so
No,
no, they don't.
I find that hard to believe.
Ravens are not native to Michigan. They do not migrate to Michigan. They don't live here.
Good at this
They
game.
got crows.
Wait, Will lives in Michigan. Will, do you live in hell?
No, but I did put that as my location on Facebook back when Facebook allowed you to just blatantly lie.
What's wrong with Michigan? I go to Michigan to fish.
There
There's
is
a
a
literal
town
town
in
in Michigan called Hell.
Hell,
Santa
Michigan.
Slay takes place there.
What was that?
I live in Hell, Michigan on Facebook, and my job is zookeeper at Monsterland. And that was back when Facebook allowed you to lie, and now they don't, so I can't change it. But
The morning commutes are a bitch.
But that's fine, because I like to keep it that way, and I don't want to ever change it, because I don't want Facebook to actually know substantial things about me.
That's fair.
Trust that Mark Zuckerberg.
So yeah, what's so bad about Michigan?
Nothing.
Nothing. It has a town that is literally named Hell. Hell, Michigan.
It also has a town literally named Paradise, so in a way, Michigan is the only place you can find both heaven and...
Because heaven and hell are other people.
And Paradise has a really nice breakfast restaurant where they serve like really good waffles. It's pretty great.
Cool.
Ooh.
You should go fishing up there.
Go to hell for the waffles.
I will not do this fishing.
But
Okay.
fishing is fun in Michigan.
I do not enjoy the fishing.
Here we go.
Nor
Here's
do
the
I.
sneaking mechanic that we never ever actually fucking use.
Yeah, gotta eat those chickens.
I'm assuming you have to steal chicken eggs.
Yeah, and
Why are you sneaking into the chickens?
the
Gonna eat
boards
them
creak.
chickens.
The boards creak, and if they creak too much, the chickens literally chase you the fuck out of here.
So this is a Zelda game then.
Yeah.
With incredibly pissy chickens, yes.
Yeah, so a Zelda game.
There's that one famous Zelda game where if you steal it from the chickens kill you, and the people made the memes about it, and they're like, "Oh, the chickens!"
Except in Twilight Princess, where if you hit the chickens too much, you actually turn into a chicken briefly.
I didn't know
And then
that.
there's a clip from Hyrule Warriors where the blue girl accidentally opens a portal to the chicken dimension and they just pull her out and they swarm her and just
Yeah, I
strip her
remember
right
those
to the
gifs
bone.
of that woman just running, screaming from a mob of chickens. I had no idea what the context was, but it was fucking hilarious. I want to play Twilight Princess, or alternatively, a new Zelda game that just has Midna in it.
Am I
as a
hearing
main
bongo
character.
music?
Yeah, this is...
Midna basically is the main character.
I never got to play Twilight Princess during its big hype time, and I kind of regret that now. I wanna play Twilight Princess.
Well, they do have an HD remaster.
Yeah, on the Wii
Yeah.
U. And I don't think Will has a Wii U.
I don't have a Wii U.
Also,
I don't
you
even have a Wii.
Am I
No
coming to the
Wii
Switch?
for me.
It might... No, it won't come to Switch. If anything, it'll be Skyward Sword.
You don't want to play Skyward Sword, though.
To your plant maze, stealing your thing that you don't want me to steal.
Why don't you want
Cause
to play...
I'm the Hobbit.
Skyward Sword sucks, is why.
It doesn't suck!
It sucks. Whoops.
Elbow.
I got caught.
Thought you were a badger.
Even though he wasn't looking my way.
It's not good for my back. Have I told you about this ache in my back? Oh, my aching.
I will stand by my...
How do you
I'll
know
stand by
Wait,
Bilbo's not
is
a
the
badger?
object
And then
of this...
Bilbo killed Hobart.
Is the object to avoid getting dragged into an awkward and never-ending conversation with this guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's why you're running around this berry patch, sneaking past this guy, picking his berries because you don't want to talk to him.
The only way it could get more horrible is if he didn't have the conversation with you, he had it with your parents.
Yeah.
Ah!
You're just standing there at the grocery store, wanting to leave.
I just want to go
Oh,
home and
okay.
eat my Pop-Tarts.
Please.
See, and I can't actually turn the camera to see if he's gone out of the way. Also, there I am. I leveled up. Woo.
Yay. And you didn't have to talk to anyone.
Life goals.
Bilbo can remain the antisocial shithead that he always was meant to be. That's why he's a confirmed bachelor, because he doesn't want to talk to anybody.
You know,
My
also-
sister showed me a picture after she settled on her pronouns. It was a picture reading, "I have no pronouns. Please do not refer to me ever."
Like it.
You know, I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't announced a Skyward Sword HD remake yet. Like, really? Not yet? I'm surprised.
Because it sucks.
I
It
would
doesn't
like
suck.
them to announce Twilight Princess for the 3DS. This time, you can give Midna a smooch.
I do.
And if you do, she bites your nose.
Yes.
Sound in the character. I do love Midna. She's easily my favorite partner of any Zelda.
It's because she actually has a personality.
I forget what got me binging, what fucking archive binge of reading shit got me to reading about Twilight Princess's plot. And I was like, holy shit, Midna sounds fucking great. I want to play this game.
She is snarky as fuck.
She starts off worse than she ends up, though.
Oh yeah, she starts out cold and hateful and very indifferent to people's...
So you're saying Midna's Ryoko?
Basically.
No. She's not a shitlord. And she actually warms up and understands, hey, I should give a fuck about the people.
So does Ryoko?
I have yet to get that far, so...
Midna's Ryoko. Midna's Ryoko is what you're saying.
I don't know. I don't know Ryoko well enough.
Midna is Ryoko, just as this game is Persona 4.
It's so hard to talk to you.
That's fair. I apologize.
I can't wait till we add Kabuterin to our party.
We talked to that old guy at the well for a reason, even though I know he was only going to tell me, what the fuck are you doing?
So, who's played Wind Waker?
I have. I didn't finish.
I have never played a Zelda game.
I watched Shannon play Wind Waker. Does that count?
Wind Waker is the one Zelda I played, and I enjoyed it, but I also got stuck at a part, and my brother-in-law...
Was it the Triforce
Hunt?
Hunt?
Did not give me the strategy guide, so
it was the Triforce Hunt, wasn't it?
How did you find me?
How did you find him?
The gate was open.
Belle Goodchild
Also,
bothering me.
this Hamfast and Belle Goodchild that he mentions here, those are Sam's parents.
So if you kill him, we can Back to the Future this whole thing.
Exactly. But I can't. The game will not let me.
Do we hate Samwise?
No.
We love Samwise.
Why are we talking about
sometimes we plot to kill the people we love.
Yeah.
Sometimes, for the sake of humor, I like to disrupt the flow of things and say something horrible.
So you're Kuja then?
Sure.
No! No! Do not even give him an opening to start that fucking damn bullshit.
He's disrupting the
Who should
flow.
compare him to?
Possibly one.
Kuja, because he's disrupting the flow.
Oh, Bilbo.
Get out!
You're not the Don, but you'll do.
I'll fucking mute you.
We've always had a foot fetish.
God damn it! Don't use.
Yes.
Kuja, you must give me the one ring. Then I can finally bring back life to Gaia or whatever.
Okay, Shady.
I don't know who this character is.
Okay, so who was not there for Final Fantasy?
Casey.
Was Shady there?
Yes.
there.
Were you there for the entire plot?
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the entire
Okay.
plot.
Okay.
I came in at the best part.
Alright, well, for reference sake, in Final Fantasy IX, Kuja
For
was sent...
reference sake, tell the people on YouTube to go watch Scott's Final Fantasy IX Let's Play.
Yeah, go watch Scott's Fantasy 9 Let's Play.
It's right there, you fucking assholes.
You fucks.
Well, I
Yeah, just
would,
click
but I'm
on her
watching
name.
this.
Well,
That's
watch
fair.
that after.
Casey, you are the only person who has an excuse in this moment.
Yay.
Everyone watching this, I'm disappointed in you, and I honestly think you're going to hell for not watching them.
Also, we ate your candy. We ate all your Halloween candy. All of it.
Okay, now the old guy is gone, because I've done everything in Hobbiton, like the little side quests. And you go over here and you push X, or square, you get a very good healing potion that I don't use for a very long time.
Things I can no longer do in an RPG for 456. Even if they enjoy it, I'm not allowed to juggle halfling children.
Oh, but they like it.
You can juggle your woes of life.
Now, gnome children are allowed.
No, children are fair game.
Yeah, they're assholes.
I'm going back up here again because I forgot to fucking do something.
Oh, it's past Scatha. How could you?
Very easily.
What even is the point of gnomes in D&D?
To be funny.
Hate?
To be
You wanna
different
be a
halflings.
If you want to be a halfling, but you also want to be really weird.
If you want to be a halfling, but you also want to be steampunk, you play a fucking gnome.
If you want to have a pointy hat, you play a gnome.
I don't think they have pointy hats in D&D.
They do if you draw them that way.
They don't, like, if you look at the art, all they've got is, like, fucking, like, multicolor hair.
What?
Can't stop me from putting a pointing hat on.
Doesn't have a pointy hat!
Gnomes are basically Sparkle Dog hobbits in D&D.
Used to us after all. Get into the Green Dragon Inn. The others are waiting.
Now get into the Green Dragon.
Am I wrong?
Not, but holy shit. I'm gonna fucking die. You should tell Vivi that.
You may look
I
like
thought the main difference between halflings and gnomes is that gnomes turn to stone during the daylight.
I also thought
Not
gnomes all had
D&D,
white
no.
hair. I also thought gnomes had nothing but white hair.
No, they have like multicolored rainbow hair and
That's
beards
gay.
and stuff.
Hey!
Hey now.
Hey!
Rude.
I mean, it is literally the gay pride symbol.
See, Casey gets it.
The journey begins.
Someone had to voice disapproval.
Yeah.
Everyone disapproves of me, though.
Thing is, don't use that on. We're on a publicly recorded thing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the FBI can find you. Also, I missed one fucking courage point. I wasn't going back for it. Eat my ass.
I don't want to. I'm not into that.
Good,
Aren't you,
because I don't want you to
No.
anyway.
No, it's over.
Yep.
I'm good for another ep if you are.
He regretted
I can do
leaving
We
it.
got a
house
little
and
bit of
destiny.
a story here, so.
In the dangerous lowlands, they found themselves cold.
You're low on food because you bought 3 apples.
Suddenly,
Well, that,
Balin
and I'm sure
noticed the light
Whoa.
of the
Like, most of it.
Pauline sent their
Pauline
new
has some
burglar, Bilbo,
genetic
to
problems
investigate.
going on there.
Yeah.